Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It's Janet with Fruit of the Vine Art Studio here, and I appreciate you being with me on this cold Saturday. It is actually snowing outside here in Cincinnati. We have had 70-degree weather 2 days ago, and now we have snow. So it's one of those stay home or go out and enjoy it kind of days. It's sticking too. So it's up to you. If you like that snow, this is one of those days to go out and enjoy that, or maybe you just gotta hibernate and stay home and have some hot chocolate, something like that. So today what we're going to do is we did one very similar to this. I did it with Mod Podge and a napkin, but today I'm just going to paint it. I would like to see how this turns out just as a nice painted design. So I'm going to tilt you down and zoom you in, and we're going to get started. There, that looks pretty close. That looks pretty good right there. And let me see if I can just pull it up on the computer real fast. I'd love it if you would just say, hey, tell me where you're watching from. Let me see. There we go. Let me turn the volume off on that. There we are. That way I can see when you pop on. I'd love it if you just say, hey, tell me what's up and what you're doing this weekend. Anyway, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to start with some light and then darker colors going out. So I'm just going to make it sort of a just autumn type colors. I'm going to start with some yellow, some orange, some red, and then maybe just a little bit of brown and a little more orange in areas. So I'm just going to start painting. I'm going to turn it around where you guys can see what I'm doing, although you can't actually read it this way, but that's okay. You know what I'm doing. I'm going to use this chip brush to do the painting. So like I said, I'm going to start with yellow in the middle and work it around. Let me just get some out on my palette. Pull up my sleeves. Okay, so just starting with some yellow, and I'm just going to work in the middle here. Now, I don't want big globs of it like you see right here coming off, so I'm going to take my brush and just sort of pick that up a little bit. And this yellow is sort of a lighter yellow, so it's probably going to take another layer of it once this dries. And I'm going to kind of work in a circular motion as my goal. So it's going to go a little out this way, sort of like a sun type look radiating outward. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Get it all the way around the outer edges of it. I like for all of it to have a little paint on the wood. And also to pick up any excess paint that's in between that would make globs. You don't really want globs hanging on it. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But it can be distracting when it comes to the cutouts and the lettering on this particular pumpkin, the way that it's cut out. If you've got globs of paint from a distance, your lettering is going to obviously look a little different. So you want to make sure that you're picking up any globs of the paint that there might be there. Okay, that looks like that's pretty well covered there. Now I'm going to get a little bit of orange. Now I'm not even going to rinse my brush. I'm just going to dip right into the orange and just start bringing it around right through here. Basically along the outer portions of my pumpkin. Get it on this part right in here. Maybe a little bit at the top of the T. It's not going to hurt it. Get it on the insides. All the letters, pick up that excess paint. Get it along the inside edges. bit more for that. There we go. That looks better. Let's get that up through here. And then I'm going to get all these letters on the inside too. My computer just decided to turn itself off as usual. I don't know what it thinks it's doing here. It's not doing its best to be helpful. Let's just put it that way. It's just not doing its best to be helpful. I know it's charged because I just took it off the charger just a minute ago. I was using it earlier this morning in the kids club, First Fruits Private Clubhouse, where we make fun crafts every day or every week. And this week we made a really fun autumn wreath with repeating patterns using some bubble wrap and different paint colors. And we turned it into Indian corn and made an Indian corn wreath. It was really cool how it turned out. If you're interested in our kids club, just drop me a message, send me a private message, leave a comment on the video. Just tell me that you would like some more information and I'll gladly get you some. We'd love to have a few more families in there to enjoy the fun too. All right. So from here, we're going to get a little bit of red. Where did I put my red? Give me that Christmas red. There we go. That'll be plenty. And if not, I know where it is. Right there on the floor. I'm just going to put some red around this outer area, and then I'm going to mix more orange with that too. But I just want a nice layer of the red. I'm going to get it on the insides here and around the outside there. Get it on the insides here. Now, while this is still wet, I want to get some more orange out. Get that on my reddish color brush and just sort of blend it right in here. Leaving that red along the outside edges. Get some more and put it right here, just like I did over there, leaving that red right along the outside edges. Maybe bring a little along the bottom here. Now I can see it puddling in there, so I'm going to take my brush and scoop that up out of there. Just like that. And then I'm going to get some of that off of there. Go back to my plain orange again. Just the plain orange. Get a little bit more. Just to brighten those colors up just a little bit. Just pulling that bright orange right in there. And then I'm going to wipe it a little more. I'm just kind of dry brushing at this point. I've wiped most of the paint out. And I'm just picking up the other colors. This yellow now. And I'm just brightening it up. helping it blend just a little bit more. And like I said before, we don't want puddles of it anywhere, so we're just pulling those up out of the lettering. There now. Then you get just a drop of brown. Nope, that's gold. Here we go. Here's a nutmeg. Oh, what do we got here? I got two little things on there. Can I get you? There's one. Can I get you? There's two. Got them off. Sometimes you just have to ask. Politely ask, can I get you? Can I help you? Can I help you get over there? Can I help you get out of my painting? And I'm just going to take some nutmeg, mixing it with whatever's on my brush. This is a messy, messy painting, but that's perfectly all right. We're just going to add some brown to the top here. Put it on the outside edges. Just like that. Maybe just a little bit more. Certainly don't need much of the brown for this. Just kind of drag it over so that it's kind of got some streaks going through it, like the way the pumpkin stem would look. Rinse that just a little bit. First time I've rinsed my brush. And the only reason I'm rinsing it is I can see from back here, I'm going to pull it down where it's kind of gloopy in little spots. And it's coming through the back here. That's okay, because I'm going to get it all right from the back. Just pulling it down through there, where this yellow is. Where I did that last. Wipe that a little bit. Do the same thing where this orange is. Just wipe that down a little bit. Getting it from the back side now so that it doesn't get all over the front and smear up what I've already done. I'm just pulling it from the back, getting the little bits of extra that make it look a little bit gloopy. And it's not bad, it just looks a little gloopy. You don't have to even do this. There we go. Now it's done. I like how that turned out too. Sort of an ombre look to it. Bright and colorful in the middle. Darkening going out to the edges. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Bye.